And good morning and welcome to Touch Base Daily. My name is Ron Foster. I'm here with Chris Edwards, and we are here. It is Focus Friday. It is where we focus on accounts, Instagrams, YouTubers, Instagrammers, and their accounts that encourage us, inspire us, and bless us. But right out the gate, happy Good Friday, everybody.
Yes. Happy Good
Everyone that's
Friday to you.
celebrating Good Friday, happy Good Friday. Who's out there? Good
Gwendolyn is
morning,
in the
Gwendolyn.
room. She's always
Gwendolyn's
first in the
she's
room.
always the first one in the room.
Good morning, Gwendolyn. So hold on. I found something out this morning. I didn't even realize. So we're both on Indie Suit Media. Her show premieres at 7:30 tonight, Eastern Standard Time, and she is the lead-in to my show at 8 p.m. So we are
Wow.
showmates on the network.
Look at that.
I'm excited to watch her show tonight.
I am too. I can't wait to see it. I mean, I'll have to peek in because I'm on ambassador duty tonight. So I am going to be
Replays.
big event this evening for the Manhattan Chamber of Commerce. So I'll be doing ambassador duties from 5:30 to 7:30. So then I need to steal away and catch the last part of G's show and just kind of hang out in the city until your show is over. Because I'm not going to get on the bike and ride because I'll miss one of
Well,
you.
listen, here's the thing, though. The nice thing about YouTube, you can always watch the replay later when it's more convenient for you.
But it's always good to support you guys live.
Well, just jump in, say hello, jump back out,
Yeah, I like to throw my comments in. I like to say, hey, what's going on? Like, oh, yeah, that was a good thought. Or, oh, you know what? I like that idea. So welcome, Omar is in the building. He says, good morning, Friday, everyone. I see Rashawn is in the building.
What's up, Rashawn?
Hello, Rashawn. She says, hey, Omar and Gwen. And we also have in the building our Derek, Mr. D Tuggle.
Morning, Derek.
What's going on, D? How are you, sir? It's so good to see you. I always get a kick out of folks from the West Coast and all over the country looking at us because it says,
isn't that amazing?
Hey, isn't it amazing? It's the power of social media is that technology brings us all together.
Could you imagine when you were your younger self that we would be doing this and speaking to people around the world in real time, seeing them and just being able to have all this access to everything? It's crazy how the world is just open to us all.
It is amazing. I see Amparo has walked in the building with her wonderful Grand Rising.
Good morning, Amparo.
And Kimmy Kim is in the building. Kimmy Kim, I did some research for you from yesterday's question. So I'll give you some information on that about are there any Black organizations and churches that are stepping up to the plate when it comes to all that's going on with Project 25, the cancellation of DEI, the book bannings. There are a lot of, it's sad, I even put it through AI to look for institutions, organizations that were, helping out with in getting the information out about DEI and book banning and all the stuff that's going on in the country. That is really, they are going after minorities, and I hate saying minorities because we are not the minorities. They're going after people of color.
Yeah.
They are going after people of color. I don't know if you guys, I was just watching and catching up on Tennessee and what the Tennessee legislator did for, as in banning or revolting. I should say, let me just go to my cheat notes here. Tennessee Republicans vote to vacate TSU's Board of Trustees fully. One of the legislators was saying, "Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it! You're going to look bad. It looks bad. You don't want to be perceived as looking the way you are going to look by doing this." And they did it anyway.
What's the purpose of that? Like, what is the purpose of doing that?
I don't understand this. Does anyone know the story behind this? I'm trying to figure out why would these Republicans go after this black college? And I heard it's about some kind of debt that the state owes the college. So it's all, they always say follow the money. It's always the money. And so I'm trying to get a hold of it. Anyway, the Republicans, it was a 66-25 vote to vacate the total board of the trustees at the Tennessee State University. I'm trying to figure out, but again, we all know it's a black college, and it's the attack goes on. The attack continues. Every morning we wake up to more attacks on people of color. And the war, if you want to call, I don't like to use the war, but we are in a war to save our history, to save who we are and how we educate our families, our children, however, back to Kimmy's question yesterday. She said, are there any organizations? I do know in Florida, some of the churches, the black churches, have gotten together and said they were going to teach black history in their churches. So this is a big thing about DEI. They went after the mayor 2 days ago in regards to the bridge disaster in Maryland, and said he's a DEI mayor. No, the people voted for him to be in office, and he's more than qualified to be mayor. And then the racist remarks on his feed, and all the bashing, calling him the N-word and all kinds of stuff. It's just, these people are out. And again, it's not the majority of white people. These are a minority, but they are making so much noise and using legislation, I should say loopholes in legislation, to really wreak havoc.
So I just did a quick scan on the local 4 channel out in Tennessee. It seems so one, they've created an amendment to take over basically. So it seems like they've had some financial issues. They don't see there's no particular fraud or wrongdoing, but it looks like the university has failed to try to recoup some of the money from their students for tuition and stuff like that. And then they don't currently have a president right now. So it seems like this seems like it's a little bit more involved. It might not be completely what we thought it was, but I definitely want to do some research on this one because it's actually really interesting.
I'm trying to figure out what the deal is, because I think Roland Martin is doing he's kind of like asking questions about it as well. And so again, there are platforms out there like Roland Martin. Now I just know my neighbors are not going to start banging today as I talk on this thing.
We can't hear it.
Yeah, the great thing about being on a mic system now is that it definitely isolates the noise that's around me, so which is good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there are black streaming entities like Roland Martin, Native Land. Who else is out there? There's a couple of them out there. I even say Don Lemon, but Don Lemon is kind of like, he's both. He's kind of like across the board. I really enjoy Don Lemon's shows. I've been watching them. They've been really good.
It's interesting.
Yeah, so those have been really good. So I'm gonna have to give it a thumbs up and give it to one of my favorites. But yeah, there are organizations that are trying to bring awareness, but you know what's sad is that they're not making a lot of noise. And you would think, because also here's the other side of this, which is a little crazy, is that there are black churches, Spanish churches, Asian churches that are Trumpsters. They're behind the Republican dismantling and the whole Republican movement. So that is also the challenge, is that there are churches, Christians that call themselves Christians, that are totally 100% behind Trump.
Yeah.
So that is, so that's my digging, Kimmy. I will continue to dig and to find out if you guys get any information on are there any institutions, or are there any Black institutions or institutions of color that are really like making some moves to fight against this DEI, anti-DEI movement, and the book banning. You know, when I was going through, I did this research. Thank you, Kimmy, for putting me on this rabbit hole. I went through, I looked at so many of these. Like there's a couple of TED Talks about book banning, and I'll bring some of them to your attention. Let me see. I think I have one in here. Hold on a second. Did I put it in here? Yeah, this is it. How a book ban helped us find our voice. And it's a young Black woman and a young Indian woman, and how this whole thing about banning books has given them a voice now to stand up and fight against these folks that are, that are going around the country and banning books. But when I did the dive, I could not believe how many schools and how many libraries have banned books, and how many, like 23 was double the amount of 22, and 24 is already increasing numbers of book banning.
Well,
it's like we're living in an alternate universe.
They're banning books, but they're also getting rid of the librarians as well.
It's crazy.
Listen, they are rolling back the clock. They are rolling it back. They want us in chains.
Kimmy says, it's correct. It's sad, but it's never too late. No, this is why we have to vote. And I will say it, I can't say it enough, is that we have to change. People have to vote on the lower levels of voting, meaning I call it ground roots level. The ground roots level, where you are voting for the boards of these libraries, or the sheriff, or the legislators. Everyone has to vote and participate on every level of this democracy. Because if you don't, you get this crazy. I mean, you would think you were reading an article or articles from 1939.
2024.
It's insane. I mean, instead of book burnings, the book bannings. It is insane. Anyway, some more folks have walked into the building. I see in here, Anthony has arrived. Anthony Rowland is in the building with his mornings. And I see who else is in the building. I'm going to go back to Gwendolyn's. I'm going to put a little star there. Trish is in the building. What's going on, West Coast? Another West Coast is in the building. Trish is West Coast in the building. Who else is new in the building? Hey, Elise is in the building. What's going on, my dearest? I love me some Elise. Lisa.
Good morning, everybody.
Lisa's probably saying, Ron now actually puts her feed. I just there's like some of the, and this is not to be biased to anybody else in this community, but there are some I call pillars to this community, meaning they really hold this community together. And so what I decided to start doing when I do my marketing of what's coming up the next day, or coming up in what we're doing here, is that I put in I mention Lisa or Elise or people inside of it, so that way they can, if they want to share it, they can. Fifi brought to my attention. She says, Ron, we want to be able to share some of this stuff, but you got to put us on the mention. You got to tag us so we can be able to do it. And I said, you know what?
Listen,
There are
you have
pillars
to
here, so I have to do it.
use the full force of what Instagram gives you to
Yeah.
push it out there. You know, I did that I did that all this week when I was pushing my stuff for the
Yes.
shows. I tagged you and I tagged quite a few people. Let
Yes.
people, I mean, it's a nice way of asking people to share it without actually asking them.
Yes.
It's like
Yes.
a light little nudge. Come on.
Yeah. So it's really good. And so Lisa's one of the pillars in this building. And I appreciate her so much for her wisdom, always putting out information and engaging and sharing and acting crazy sometimes. I love everything about Lisa, and we have Elise and Kimmy and a bunch of you, Rashawn, all of you that are here every day. You guys really support and really make this happen. It is
Absolutely.
not myself. It's not Chris, and it's all of us as a community working together. So it's really nice to be able to put you guys on and kind of like share these things with you all. But Lisa says, I love how the mayor of Baltimore flipped DEI to duly
Yes.
elected incumbent.
Yes.
Yes.
I saw that.
He went in. He went in.
Listen,
I'm so proud of him.
play their game. Play their game.
So also back to Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn said, for some churches is big business. So yeah, it is. It's some churches. Yeah, I heard during this is like last year, not this year, but last year, there was a minister that was afraid. He said he could not talk against Trump or anything Trumpian in his pulpit, or he would be kicked out of his own church. Now my thinking will be, I'm packing my bags. I'm out. Like, peace, as they
Who are
say,
these
peace
people in
out.
his church to begin with?
First of all, well, when the church members take over, now there is most churches do have what's called voting, the board, voting people in, voting. They do voting, deacons, and all that other stuff for all those from the church world. But yeah, a lot of pastors in the South, around the country that are predominantly in the South, feel they cannot talk truth to their congregations because they will be kicked out of their own churches. Now that's how bad the cult of Trump is. Anyway, I promise I would not go deeply into Trump today. I promise myself. I'm so tired of Trump. Anyway,
He's here for the next few months at least, so
we're gonna have to do it anyway, right? Because it's just keeping us aware of what's going on. Yesterday was something interesting. First time in history, Biden campaign raises $26 million from Radio City Music Hall. I should have put the music in there. City Hall, Music Hall. That's what it should say. Can I put that in there? Because it would drive me crazy. City Music Hall. I'm correcting on the fly here. There we go.
hey, that's
That's
what
how
we
we
can
do
do.
it. That's the beauty of streaming. We have control over what we want to do here. But yeah, and what was so amazing? Well, first of all, who raises $26 million? They came up another. It was supposed to be 25 million, but they gained another million from yesterday's event.
Let me add something to that. So I was watching a few shows yesterday, right after it ended, and I think they did miss an opportunity because a lot, of course, the right is going to say, "Oh, well, it was just past Democratic presidents. They should have included George W. Bush in this, and it would have been a bipartisan, and they would have raised even more money." And the fact is, they all do get along. You know what I mean? Granted, when they're in the heat of it, back in the day when they were, going up against one another, they said some things, but they all belong to an exclusive club, and they all are friends. I think they've had a missed opportunity. They could have had him on there with them, and I think a lot more people would have seen that whole experience in a different light. Not to say it was anything wrong with what they did yesterday, but I think they could have raised even more money.
Well, do you think maybe they invited Bush and maybe he had to turn down because he still represents the Republican Party of
No,
old?
because he already had in the last elections he did not vote for Trump and he came out against him. So I don't think he
But
would
he
have a
also
problem.
said he did not vote for Biden.
Yeah, but I don't think that I don't know. I think that he's smart enough to know that Trump is a danger and a vote for him is a vote against democracy. And despite what you might think of him, he believes in democracy.
Yeah.
All those presidents on the stage did.
Yeah, that's what that would have been beautiful if Bush would have been on the stage with them. I had all four of them. I know
Yeah.
this was a Democratic it was a Democratic rally fundraiser, and they were doing it in the name of the Democrats. But it would have been really nice to see Bush up there with them. I don't know. I mean, Bush also is a lightning rod in some parts of the Democratic Party. Not a lot of people like Bush, but history history has softened him.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think also the fact that he became very good friends with Michelle Obama, I think
Yes,
that allowed him to be more approachable.
yes. Uh, when it says, "I'm holding my tongue on the state of churches in America," because a lot of us were raised in church. I was raised in church.
So was I.
I'm the product of a PK, so I've seen a whole lot, and where the church has gone is definitely not been a happy thing to see. It's just been it's really sad because I remember growing up and the church really was about the red letters. And you always hear me talk about the red letters, and that is feed the poor, a home to the refugee, the immigrant, the other. That's what the gospel is supposed to be about. It's about taking the least of being there for the least of them versus the people that have everything. So it's upside down the way the church operates in America today, in so many congregations, but not all congregations have moved that direction. But people wonder why this country is in the state that it is, and the lack of connecting with institutions of any kind. The church has failed them, most people. The government has seemed to failed, and the judicial system has failed, and so people really are feeling homeless, and on so many levels. When we were growing up, we had institutions that we could fall back on. We used to, go to church. There was the Boy Scouts. There was, look, you can't even go to the Boy Scouts anymore. But the negativity of that. When we were growing up, we had Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, Drum and Bugle Corps. Yeah, those things they kept us. We believed in institutions. Institutions used to do right things. Today is so politically charged.
A time
Anyway,
gone by.
yeah, it's just I'm looking at all the folks in here. I just want to make sure I get somebody. You guys are chatting up today. You guys are chatting away. Let me roll back this a little bit. Hey, Brian Young is in the building. What's going on, Mr. B? Mr. B is in the building. I see here. Oh, wasn't sure. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Ron. I love you and all the folks in this community from Lisa. I love Lisa. Lisa, we are this. I cannot wait for it to get really warm. We're hanging out. I hope you come out on Saturday. It will be good to see you. Amparo says he's a buffoon. We're talking about Trump. I think she's talking about Trump. Coward, Elise. Okay, going through these things here. Okay. That's because everyone is so. Yeah, Amparo, you're absolutely right. In the world we live in, everyone is so sensitive, and it's okay to disagree. I remember, when I was at school, we used to do debate class. And one of the things I learned in debate, I'll never forget this phrase: agree to disagree.
Yeah. I
You're
still live by
not
that.
going to get 100% consensus on everything. You must agree to disagree. There's some topics that you're just not going to agree on. And
Yeah.
it's okay. That doesn't mean that person's evil. Doesn't mean that person is less than. It's really about agreeing to disagree. And
Yep.
it's okay. If there's anything I learned in debate class, I tell you that one statement, I've I've used it all my life. People always say, "Ron, you're a diplomat. You should work for You should work for the UN." They used to call me the diplomat at church. They used to call me the diplomat at work. They used to call me the diplomat at school. Obviously, I believe in diplomacy. I believe in diplomacy. I don't believe I am right on everything, even though I like to feel in my head that I am, but I'm not. And there are lots of gray areas. I remember when I was younger, I saw the world in black and white. And the older you get, the more you see that the world is full of gray,
Yeah.
layers of gray everywhere. So
It's all gray.
anyway, we're getting 2 minutes towards we get ready for our focus Friday stuff. But this is how we start. For those that are new here, this is how we start. We engage our community. We love hearing, putting information out there, sharing information. Definitely had to follow up. Kimmy, she's in our community, and she asked a question yesterday at the end of our discussion. And I had to do my research because I got to make sure I look out for the folks. And it was a pleasure.
Hold on. I love Trish's comment. She said, "Great like your beard." Yes. Very gray. It has
Gray
little
beard.
bits of hints of black and white, but it's mostly gray.
Call me gray beard. No, my beard is pretty much white. So it's not that much gray left. It's pretty much white. The way he went to the policeman. Oh yeah, that's another subject. See, Lisa. We're talking about Trumpster. The way he went to the policeman's funeral was so whack.
It's all show.
And that was I can't even go down that hole. I was feeling all kinds of way by the family inviting Trump, which is another subject in its own. Look, I know it's your son's funeral, or he was killed in the line of, but again, I still don't understand how police officers love Trump when he does not love you.
Strong man.
The insanity is beyond baffling. Anyway, do we have any? So this is how rules of engagement today. If you have a Focus Friday pick, like favorite account in Instagram or YouTube, put FF and then at whatever. Does that help? FF being Focus Friday.
Yeah.
FF and then your favorite website. I'm sorry, your favorite YouTube or your favorite Instagram. Let the games begin.
Open up the floodgates.
Let the games begin. Oh my gosh. Yes. FF. Yes, Fred. Yes, Trish. FF. Focus Friday.
While people are putting in their favorite accounts, I just want to talk about really quick. This is actually a pretty good story. Beyonce dropped her album at midnight, and it's actually a really good album. For those
Which one? What country? Didn't she do the country one?
It's country. It's called Country Carter.
Okay.
And it has like 23 tracks, and she has a lot of Willie Nelson's on it. She's got a few other people. Even oh gosh, Dolly Parton makes a guest appearance. She doesn't sing anything, but she does like an introduction for Jolene on it.
That's my
and
song.
It's actually
Jolie,
a really good album. I got up this morning and played it while I was having breakfast and I was doing some work, and I started a few of the tracks that I really liked. And it's not a, I think it's not the traditional country album that people were probably expecting, but it's a great mix. There's country and it's a little touch of pop in there, but it's done in her style, and it's really, really good. I really like it. So if you hadn't had a chance, and even if you're not a Beyonce fan, just go give it a listen. It doesn't hurt to listen to it. So go check it out.
Well, I'm going to introduce my first one. Here we go. I'm going to introduce my first one, which I love. First of all, I love, what is it? Celie West. And I had the opportunity um, of photographing her years ago. And it was it was the year that she became like, she was this 11-year-old or 10-year-old model. She was working the catwalk all over of New York City during Fashion Week. And she was whipping her gown and whipping her dress and just doing her thing, just really. I was like, this young girl is absolutely amazing. Anyway, she started what's called a hair campaign when she was like 12 years old. And she has done so much in her campaign. Some of you guys follow her because I've seen some of your names under some of her postings. And now she has grown up. She has grown up, and now where is she? Where's is it this one I would want to celebrate? Let me just go to her page. Yeah, there's her page. And yesterday, this is her back in the day. This is the photo, I should say the video that went viral. And I think she's 10 years old at this point, and it went viral. I was so excited that I was able to photograph this particular event and got some photos of her. And but she's grown up to be a woman now, and yesterday she celebrated her birthday. And so happy birthday to Miss
Oh,
West. And now she's grown up. She was called the 11-year-old Naomi Campbell, but now she's grown up. And
so that's definitely a walk.
yeah, that's the walk. She was walking the catwalk during Fashion Week, and everyone was like, "Yo, go girl!" And anyway, happy birthday to her. There she is here and celebrating her birthday yesterday, and she talks about hair. She's about um, expressing her hair as a Black girl, Black woman now. I think now it's like she's probably 17, 18. She's not a woman yet, but yeah, her birthday was yesterday. So happy birthday, Miss West.
Okay.
Anyway, just wanted to share that with you guys.
I put a website in our private chat. You can click on that to open up one.
Yeah, that's her today. That's her grown up. There
Go
she
ahead, girl.
is. It's my birthday. She's come a long way and still looking amazing and still walking the catwalk.
Supermodel.
Supermodel. She is. Started at 11 years old. Love her. And yeah, anyway, I can dwell on her all day. So let's see what's it. Oh, I see some in here. Look at this. I see some folks. Look, people are participating, Chris. They're participating. Okay, so G has for YouTube. YouTube. Let's search. Let me make sure I get these. It's better that let me do this. Let me kind of like star these, that all you guys with the FFs, let me star them so that way they're all in one area. Okay, got that one. I got another FF. Here we go.
Yeah,
Got
quite a few
another
in
one.
here.
Yeah, they are. Today, you guys are in it. You guys are in it. Holy moly. Okay, we got to go through fast. We are, we
We
are
got
on rerun.
15.
We got some time, though. We got some time. Here
Yeah,
we
we got a
go.
little time.
Okay, now I got them all. I got the FFs. I starred them all. Here we go. Thank you. Thank you. Here we go. FFs for YouTube. And this one's from G. Lee. Leja.
Copy and paste.
Oh, yes, right. I can
click.
copy and paste. Thank you, brother. Oh, wait. Can I copy it?
Yeah,
It
go to your
doesn't
start.
allow me to. No, it doesn't
Go,
allow me to
go,
copy
go to
and
your
paste.
start section. Go to your start section.
Right, I'm in my start section.
And then just drag your mouse over what you want to highlight and
okay. Let's see.
Copy it.
Let's see how that goes. Okay. I'm going to. No, it just says show.
No, so just drag your mouse over it, right click, and then hit copy. Just over the text you want to copy over, not the whole thing.
Yeah, it won't allow me to do it on my computer.
I'll show you how to do it afterwards. You can do it.
Okay, so we got to do it the old-fashioned way. It won't allow me to copy and paste. And but here we go. And Leja Miller. Okay, we won't go on to the page because we're not allowed to, but I do believe this is her right here, Leja Miller. So we can pop on and we can see the outsides of her page. That's right. We can't pop on the content. Oh, okay. Current events, legal history, queer stuff. New videos every Wednesday. I'm a lawyer. I think you deserve to understand the law and how it's affecting the world around you. Lawyers love to. Okay, good job. Okay, guys. So we have there a lawyer. A lawyer. I wish I could open her page, but I can't do it. Don't do it, Ron. You don't want to be banned. You don't want to be banned. Okay, here we go. Let me pop that off there. Okay, next person. I see here. Lisa has in here. Lisa, is this a Instagram?
I think that's Instagram.
Okay, so Instagram is good. Okay, we're gonna go to Instagram. Okay, and that is. Yeah, I'm trying to do that. Yeah, I'm trying to do that copy and paste, but it won't let me do it. Okay, that's okay. That's okay.
If you drag your mouse over it and highlight just the text you want to copy, it'll turn like blue.
Won't allow me. I don't know why it won't allow me. It won't even come up. It won't even allow. It'll just automatically flash into the screen.
That's weird.
Will change. Yeah, it doesn't allow me to do it, but that's okay. That's okay. We can still do it the old-fashioned way. Okay, I think I have it. There we go. Here we go. And see, now we can share. Oh, maybe not. About this account. To keep our community authentic, you're showing information about accounts on Instagram. Okay.
They have a private account. That's a private account.
Oh, it's a private account. So
more than likely, yeah.
Okay.
If you
if I follow, maybe.
Yeah, it says it right there. This account is private.
Yeah, so it's private.
So, guys, when you're putting in accounts that you follow, just make sure that they're a public account, because unless we're following them, we can't see it.
Yeah. Okay. Next one is from Etsy. Oh, Etsy. Elsie, sorry,
Elsie.
Forgive me, Elsie. I'm thinking Etsy on my Etsy account. That's Elsie, baby sister Elsie. So PS22 chorus.
I don't know if this is YouTube, but try it here first.
I'm gonna try it on YouTube. Should I try it?
No, try it here first. Try it here first.
Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna work out these look. Here we go. Oh, here it is. There it is.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. The only thing is you can't hear. I can't.
Right.
You know. I mean, you possibly.
Well, we can hear it.
Yeah, I have a mic system now. Ooh, they can sing good.
Be careful with that also, in case there's music in there. Just play it for a little bit.
So okay. I like that. Thank you, Elsie. That is definitely inspirational, blessings, and encouraging. Like that. Nothing like kids singing. It's just warming to the spirit.
Check your private chat.
Private chat. Okay. I got something in the private chat. Okay. Let me move that over. There we go. You move that into
now we've featured Mr. Reginald Nash before, his Instagram account, but this is his website, and I just want you guys to see some of the artistry that this man puts out.
Mr. Rags. Oh my goodness. He is such an amazing photographer. And he had the opportunity to have his work in Times Square on one of the billboards. Was it during Christmas time?
Yeah, he did.
He takes such amazing photos. And Rex is a Renaissance man. We say it all the time for those of us that know him. This guy speaks languages. He's got many degrees. He's
finishing up his PhD. He has a cosmetology license, does hair, does makeup, photographer. He's an educator. He's a professor at 2 universities in the DC area. Yeah, he pretty much does it all.
He is such a great photographer. I mean, not just good. He's a great photographer.
He has a great understanding of light.
Who's that dude?
I don't know who that sexy man is.
I mean, his work is, he knows light. He knows how to work lighting.
Yep.
That's a gift. I mean, there's a lot of great photographers, but there are a lot of great photographers when it comes to lighting. I mean, his it doesn't matter where, it doesn't matter if it's natural light, external lights.
But see, that's the thing. It's like, I think people struggle with the understanding of how light works with a camera. The moment it clicks for you, the world is your oyster. And he got it.
Yeah. Okay. Next. We gotta keep it moving. Keep it moving. Okay. I'm gonna pop that one out. Okay. What's the next one? Any others? Any others out there? Okay, let me go back to 17.
I don't see any other ones out there yet.
Okay, no others. If not, I have one. At least
bring it on.
Have you shared? Well, here's one that she has. Let's see what that is. We're playing. We're doing it. D. I wish I could copy and paste. Man, I wish I could. Well, you're going to have to show me. One of you are going to have to show me how to do this on an Apple computer.
And once you see it, it's like, oh, well, damn.
Ooh. Whoa. Oh, this is good.
Oh, you're following them already.
Yeah. But I didn't see these most recent posts. That's the sad thing about Instagram, is that I follow a lot of photographers, and I really love a lot of work, but I never see them in my feed. It's never
so here's the thing. You have to, when you hit the notification button, go through all those and check all those little
all of them
things.
Checked.
Right. And then also, this is another trick that people don't realize. When you're on the Instagram page, click on the Instagram right above your profile image, and it'll allow you just to see the feeds of the people you're following.
I heard about it. On the left-hand side.
Here, hold on. I'll show it to you because I have it. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Okay. These are great photos. Deshawn.
All right. So here, look. I don't know if you can see it here, Ron. I have my phone up. Right above here, the little Instagram.
Let me bring you back to...
Oh, okay.
Okay, there we go.
Right here, where you see the Instagram, if you click on that, you see where it says, whoops. It says follow or favorites. If you click on the favorites, it'll only show the favorites in your feed. It won't show you recommendations or anything like that. It'll only show those people. And I believe every time you like close out of Instagram and go back into it, you have to go back and select it again. But you do have the option just to see the feeds of the people that you favorite.
Thank you for teaching. That was a teachable moment, sir.
Yeah.
Do you guys like the screen like this versus the other way? This is pretty cool. I like this.
You have options.
We have options. We have options, sir. Do you like it that way? Or do you like it that way? Y'all tell us. You tell us. But anyway, I like his feed.
You want to go back and show that? You want to show that again?
What's that? Oh, yeah. Let me go. I thought I was sharing it. Here we go. Back to the stage. There we go.
There you go.
Oh, man. He takes a lot of cool photos of a lot of cool people. Oh, you know, I have a thing about hair in motion. Look at these shots.
Yo, there's something, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's something I'm getting into a lot more recently, but I just love concert photos when you can capture people, and then with all the big stage lighting, and
it makes everything the stage.
Smoke. Oh my gosh. I started taking those type of photos last year. And I had the opportunity when I was in North Carolina to photograph the Past Mic tour. Man,
these shots are awesome. These are awesome. Oh, Mr. D.
I love that black and white.
We got to have him on. He has to come on. I need to interview him.
That's a Wednesday guest.
He's a Wednesday guest. Please come. Please let me know if you would come on Art. And I'm sure you're going to say something about us lifting you up. I know you will. He is. Like I said, I've been following him for a while, but I have not seen some of this new stuff. I haven't seen a lot of the stuff that's newer. Okay, next person out there. Thank you, Elsie. And let's see here. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this. Thank you, Bright. Let me just pop this off for a moment. Bryson says, and Louis Gossett Jr. passed away today. So our prayers go to his family and to all the loved ones and everyone that loved him. Yes, thank you, Bry. Bry is everything entertainment. He is on top of it all. Okay, here's one from Elise. Excuse me. Charlie Palmer. Let's get that in there. Let's get that in here. Charlie and Palmer. There we go. And clicking away. Charlie, if I'm saying it right, Charlie Palmer is an artist. Okay. Let's see. Leave it to Elise. Elise is so connected to the arts.
Careful with the music.
Yeah, I'm moving fast.
Well, we can't see it.
Oh, you can't see it?
No, it's not on the screen.
Oh. Duh.
It's all right.
There we go. I'm having a moment. I'm having a moment today. Here we go. So, wait, is that my school? Wait a minute. PS11? That's my school. I went to PS11. Is it the school you did? I went to PS11. Yes, I did.
Small world.
From kindergarten to 6th grade. Okay, so I like. What do you? There we go. We can linger on the silent ones. He puts a lot of music to his work, to his postings. Wow. Look at this one. I just love art. You know how I feel about art. I think art is I think to watch people create art is just, look at that. Illustrated by Charlie Palmer. Thank you, Elise. Thank you. So I'm going to follow. Elise. Is he in Brooklyn? Let me see if I can go back to his page. Let's see. Okay. La 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 la. Okay. Cool. I want to know more. I definitely want to know more. Okay, any others out there? We got time for 2 or 3 more. Elise, I'm butchering Elsie's name today. Elsie's gonna kill me. She's gonna kill me tomorrow.
Yeah,
she's gonna kill me. I will deserve it all. Elsie's gonna get me tomorrow.
you know what it is? It's the end of the week. You're tired. It's been a long week.
I am exhausted. I am mentally exhausted. I can tell you.
It happens to all of us.
But it's also, I am also doing my thing, but I'm also want to make sure I'm supporting all the folks at Indie Soup. So I'm usually doing 2 or 3 things at the same time, and I'm watching all the different videos of all the entertainment that's there, all the new people on the platform.
Yeah,
guys, if you have not seen Indie Soup, you're missing out, because there's so much on Indie Soup on well, I can go there and feature that really quick, but I'll do that. That'll be the last thing I do. Great tips. Okay, I see here he is in Atlanta. Oh, he is in Atlanta. Thank you, Elise. And he did the new Black History Month stamp. Really?
Oh,
wow. Nice to know that information. I put one in the chat. Okay, you put one in the chat. Where did it go? Where did it go in the chat? Shirlene, where did I miss yours? Did I miss you? Hold on a second.
I'm
Shirlene.
looking as well.
Look for Shirlene's. We can't leave without Shirlene's.
I don't see it.
Shirlene, which chat did you put it in? Is it, you got to put it in the comment, my dear. Put it in the comment. Is there a chat area? Because you don't have access to my private chat.
No, I don't see it. Just put it back in there.
Yeah, give us one more, because we want to get yours in there.
Let me see if you put it in the Instagram chat.
Ah. It's interesting.
Oh, well, I won't be able to see it though. Never mind.
Yeah, there are, hold on a second. I'm looking in the chat in Instagram and I don't see it. Oh, hold on a second. No. Okay, there we go. Okay, so anyway, if anyone's over in Instagram, it only seems to be one person. Come on over to YouTube. We're on YouTube. I think
that was me.
That was you. If you're in Instagram, come over to YouTube and subscribe and follow in our YouTube channel, Touch Base Daily. Okay, going back over. Okay, Shirley, you gonna put that in there for us? Here we go. I'm going back to, gonna get that in there. I see in here. He also did the art. Oh, really? He did the artwork. Oh, wow, for the movie. Chevalier. Okay. And we did this one, Lisa. We did that one. Did we do Narva Aziza? I think we did that one here. We did that one already. Maybe not. Oh, let me put that in there. Let's see. NARAA.
Yeah.
ZIZA. I'm getting better at this. I am getting. Oh, no, we didn't see this. No, we did not. Ooh, it's what Lisa and I love most, food. No.
Everyone loves French toast in our house, so when my toddlers requested it this morning, I decided to just make it. I started off, mango sticky rice is all I can think about.
Ooh.
Here's everything. My husband doesn't. I remember how overwhelmed I was. My toddlers have been asking for marshmallows ever since we ran out, so today I decided to surprise them by making them some.
I love her style.
I started with. Here are some things I prepped to make my week just a little easier. The other night, I asked my husband what he wanted for dinner, and he said steak and chimichurri. So when I asked my toddlers what, my husband was on his way out to get himself a cookies and cream soft serve.
Wow. Okay, so let me go. She has 2 million followers. Wow. Substack.com is her page. Nice. Wow. We'll just go through it, just roll through it. I love the feel of her page. Very elegant, very classy. And yet she's a mom and a wife doing her thing. I love it. Okay, next one. I see another one.
We don't have time for another one.
We don't have another time. It's 13. Oh, we got it.
Yeah.
Ron, she is 22, pregnant, and makes everything from scratch daily. That's what she does. There it is. Gotcha. Okay, so dog it.
Save it for next time.
We'll have to save it for next time. Okay. Anyway, let me let you guys. Let me let this out here, and I do like this a little bit, having it like that. I think I like this a little bit. Okay. Anyway, guys. First of all, announcements. Tomorrow we have our Touch Base Daily Meetup. We'll be meeting in the city. So go to the Meetup app and check it out. It's under Touch Base Daily on the Meetup app. Check into that. And we'll be meeting on the west side from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock at the gallery, checking out the Gordon Parks exhibition called Born Black. And that's going to be a lot of fun. Also, check out this evening Indie Soup for Chris and Gwendolyn on Indie Soup this evening. Indie Soup on our YouTube channels there. Indie Soup. If you are not a liker or subscriber, make sure you do that. Like and subscribe. Also, I see here. And yeah, Chris, give me my warnings. Thank you, Chris. Okay, it is time for me to get off here. So, guys, thank you so much for joining. Also, I did put out for those that want to teach, and I am teaching my photography. So sign up for that for those that are interested in teaching. Okay, we're out. Later.